So have you heard about the new food pyramid? The Department of Health and Human Services unveiled a new one along with new federal dietary guidelines. So what does this all mean to you? We have our friend and pediatrician Dr. Susan Bankston with the Baton Rouge Clinic here to give us a little insight on that. Good morning, Dr. Bankston.
Good morning.
So this new pyramid that has come out, what is it's a complete flipping. It's inverted pyramid now, and it's kind of like a direct opposite of the proportions too. So
it is. You're 100%. It's 100% the reverse. They're supposed to redo the pyramid every 5 years. We've actually not had one redone since 2011, and when they did it then, it was a plate, and so they showed like food and proportionate amount of sizes. They've gone back to a pyramid, only they inverted it. So the large portion of the pyramid now, instead of being grains like it used to be, is now protein and fats. And it's like red meat proteins, which has a lot of people like, oh my gosh, you see the big steak on the picture there. But you also see cheeses, dairies, fish, I think that's salmon because it's red, and chicken, turkey, those kinds of things. There's lots of different ways. And so I tell people, don't be afraid of red meat, just don't eat it all the time. When I look at that pyramid, what comes to mind for me is the word moderation. Yes, I think protein is a good thing. They were actually recommending double what they did before.
And that's a big increase.
Huge increase. And that can actually slow down your metabolism because it takes longer to metabolize the proteins. So again, while I would make protein a strong thing, that's what I've done in my own weight loss journey, I do make protein my priority, so it's okay that it's first on the pyramid, upside down pyramid, but you need to remember fruits, vegetables. The cancer people are all on us about our fruits and vegetables. The gastro people are all on us about fibers in our carbohydrates, which they do say that, but don't be afraid of red meat or fats, just do it in moderation.
And I think that's such an important message because so many of the diet trends even, they demonize one food group or another. And the data shows we need a little bit of everything.
When I let go of all of that for myself, when I let go of all of that and I said, I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to eat, I'm going to cook my own food. And that's the big thing with this food pyramid is they say eat real foods. It's the highly processed, unfortunately the fast and easy things, the things that come in packages, and sometimes the tasty things like the little cakes in packages. Those are not probably the cakes we ought to be eating, and we ought to eat fewer of those. The big people that are going to be, or not the big people, but the biggest group that's going to be affected by this are our school children who eat school lunches. And if you've ever tried to feed a child, they have their own taste buds, they have their own opinions, they like their own textures and colors. So imagine taking the food, making it a little bit less tasty, which is probably healthy because they've taken out some of the sugar or salt, but now they're putting that before a kid who's going to say, I'm not going to eat it all, or I'm only going to eat the roll that's on the table. So basically, they redid the food guidelines for the schools in 2023, and they still haven't been able to enact them all because of contracts, because of getting food made in that manner. You say eat fresh pears. Well, imagine fresh pears for 30 million children across the country. So it's a process, and I think I take away from that food pyramid moderation, eat healthy, cook your own food.
And I think that's probably easier to go by because I know when I'm at home and I'm trying to pray that my daughter eats a vegetable, I'm not going to go, now honey, the food pyramid says
exactly
this.
And she's going to go, what? So that's a triangle, Mom, that's not a pyramid. So.
Exactly. All right, well, Dr. Bankston, thank you so much for your insight. We always appreciate that, and of course your pediatrician is always a great source if you have any kind of nutritional questions. So thank you for your time this morning.